These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
Ability to receive new wisdom. How do we get the ability to receive new wisdom? Imagine a pipeline that is plugged. No water can flow through it. As the workers unplug the debris in the pipeline, the water starts to flow through it. In the same way, our way of thinking, a lack being open, creates debris for us. Our current state of thinking limits us. Someone could explain the keys to life, and we will totally miss the picture. We can't even see the TV in life. Our limited thoughts hold us down. We think we are totally alone in life. Think this over. What are your limitations? What is keeping you from soaring? Archetypes. This is from Wikipedia. Carl Jung understood archetypes as universal, archaic patterns and images that derive from the collective unconscious and are the psychic component of instinct. They have inherited potentials that are actualized when they enter consciousness as images or manifest in behavior on interaction with the outside world. Probably less than 1% of the population uses archetypes in their daily lives. Imagine that each symbol can help to tap into the collective unconscious of man. There is a world that exists in which humanity has no idea of being there, yet we are all one. Ponder this over. The great mystics have understood this for thousands of years. Discernment. Discernment is the ability to attain sharp perceptions or to judge well. Discernment is really needed in the world today. Today our world has tons of spin doctors. They spin the truth to whatever direction they want it to be. To be quite honest, discernment should be taught in schools. So much that we are taught is incorrect or biased. We spend our entire lives chasing a carrot on a stick. Discernment is built in, yet the gauge doesn't quite work. We are paying attention externally. Discernment is a state of mind. When the mind is focused solely on the external world, clouded vision occurs. Man then has a tendency not to judge very well. Our wisdom to judge something is tainted due to the glasses we are wearing. When one truly resides in the present moment, the glasses disappear. The mystics of old call this clear vision. Note, this is a practical experience. You may think that these are just words, yet there's a practical experience to have in your daily life. The universe is open to you. Are you open to the universe? Don't try to change anyone. Don't try to change anyone, especially when it comes to politics. There's a great Jewish story. A man takes his son to a rabbi. The man says to the rabbi, "Can you help my son quit smoking?" The rabbi says, "Come back in a month." The man brings back his son a month later. The son and the rabbi have just a 1-minute conversation. The boy stops smoking. A few weeks later, the rabbi bumps into the man. "What did you tell my son? Why do you have to come back in a month?" "Well, the reason why is that I had to quit smoking. It's going to take me a month to quit. When I quit, I told your son my story. He decided on his own to quit. Don't try to change anyone. Just be an example." Getting drunk. I've been drunk by alcohol only a few times in my life. I disliked the feeling the next day. I would wake up and my head was exploding. I found out quickly my body didn't like it. I'm not sure if the high is worth it. With anything, there is a high and then comes the low. I ask myself, is it worth it? How about getting drunk on life? There are no side effects. One is conscious and aware. Alcohol has a tendency to bring up the dark side of man. How many insidious actions have taken place? Some of my friends can handle alcohol. It brings them enjoyment. It is a way for them to bond with other people. What is good for one person is poison for another. It's funny it works out that way. Our DNA is the deciding factor. Yet our minds do control us. I feel sorry for those who are alcoholics. The addiction is so strong. Even after 30 years without a drink, the desire is still there. That's the power of the mind. It's often a force all its own. No wonder the mystics said, to control your mind is the most difficult thing to do in the universe. I'm astonished. I'm astonished. The signpost of God is everywhere. Yet, we don't have the eyes to see. What a paradox. We're on the freeway of life. Many people are texting on the phone and miss the sign saying road work ahead. Consequently, they hit the huge bump on the road, going 70 miles per hour. This causes major suffering, yet we keep on texting. Many people get detoured from the highway of life. They drown their miseries in drugs and alcohol. Look, I'm not saying not to use them. There's always a time for celebrations. Yet, be in control, not the other way around. People are dying every day. They don't mean to die, yet they did. How did the fish drown in water? How does chaos exist when signposts are all around us? Mystics have been talking about this for thousands of years. Mind you, the mystics don't quarrel with each other. They know that each one has a custom experience of the source of life. The funny thing is, so do you. Reflections upon a body. Yesterday, I sat on a bench overlooking a pond, imagining a Maxfield Parrish painting coming to life. The sky was painted with so many vivid colors. The pond reflected the sky above. The reflection of the trees was mixed with the sky of the pond. It reminded me of the phrase, as above, so below. The picture cannot truly capture the beauty of this. My eyes had never seen such beauty of a reflection before. What a Granddale was. I felt totally blessed. The signpost of God around. Many people probably missed this. They were walking around with cell phones in their hands. Sudoku. My wife loves to play Sudoku. It's one of her hobbies. She started with the easy ones and worked her way to the most challenging ones. At each step, she learned when an obstacle comes her way to walk away. Answers come in stillness. It seems like when the mind is relaxed, the answer is like a bubble coming to the surface. At each level, this happens. If she tries to use brute mental force to solve the problem, the answer never comes. It seems like we need to take action, at the same time, no action. Yes, that is a paradox. We don't learn that in our school. Our school systems are all about rote memory. It doesn't teach us to think. We can learn how to make our actions more Zen-like. Zen-like is being conscious of the now in each and every moment. It's easy to say. It's the latest buzzword. Advertisers love to use it. It brings up the unknown. Just think, the state of awareness is your true nature. Yet, we are texting on the freeway of life. Day. What a glorious day. It may be sunny or a cloudy day. And today is a glorious day. I've been so thankful for being alive. Nobody knows when it's their last day on earth. Rejoice in every moment. Be aware of your breath. One who is conscious of the breath truly sings the beauty of life. Problems may come, yet a wise man knows all things must pass. A storm comes, yet meditation is the umbrella that keeps us from getting wet. A wise man can weather any kind of storm. In each and every breath, one can feel the glory of the day. The day is not supported by the daily events that occur. The day is supported by the breath we take. This is the true foundation of life. The entire universe breathes with us. We are not alone. What a glorious day. Where did yesterday go? Where did yesterday go? I first heard this phrase, where did yesterday go, many moons ago. I had no idea how to respond. When George Harrison's album, All Things Must Pass, came out, I didn't understand the meaning. When Richard Alpert's book, Be Here Now, came out, I really didn't understand the meaning. When I was young, I heard in the Bible, the kingdom of heaven is within. I didn't see it. Here's another great Bible quote. If thy eye be single, I hope thy body shall be filled with light. It seems to me there is a mystery to be solved. Maybe, just maybe, the mystics were on to something. They have been talking about this for thousands of years. Kabir, a great mystical poet, said the following. Mind you, I'm paraphrasing it. Well, here goes. There is a palace in the sky. A blind man sees a light more brilliant than 1,000 suns. A deaf man listens to the unstruck music. A lame man climbs the ladder and gets drunk on the nectar of immortality. This poem goes on and on. The last thing Kabir says is only a wise man understands what I'm talking about.